welcome to my September wrap up. Now, September, obviously one of my favourite months because it's my birthday month. Yeah, I leveled up. I'm now old. So, anyway, yeah, September was a good month though. I turned 43. Yes, like I said, I am getting old now. But it was lovely. I had friends come and visit from all over, flying from America and stuff. It was awesome. And so I had just some dinners out. And going to a pub that I haven't been to for almost 20 years. And it was just like stepping back in time. But anyway, so lovely experiences, all very good. If you want to know more about the sushi restaurant that I went to on my actual birthday, I have a review of it on my website, linsdell.com. I will link that up for you down below. So if you happen to be in Rome and you're here for a bit and you sort of want something different than the Italian food, then it's a good place to go to. All you can eat sushi, and it was lovely. Anyway, so moving on. September was an amazing month. I hit a new personal best. Yes, I did. I hit a new personal best for linsdell.com for traffic to the site. I got 61,763 page views in the 1 month. I know, it just like blew my mind. So I am super happy. I love that everyone's loving the content and everything that I'm putting out. It's so satisfying. So thank you so much. If there are any topics and things that you would like me to cover over on the blog, then let me know. Because I'm open to pretty much anything, and I will take into consideration what you put out there, okay? So, yeah, let me know down in the comment section below if you have any particular topics you would like me to go into more detail on. So, anyway, that was amazing. Also, part of my blogging update here, I decided September, like I said, is my birthday month. And so it's also kind of like my new beginnings month, if you like. It's the month out of the year where, the new school term starts back, and it's my birthday, and it's just, I don't know, for me it symbolizes new beginnings and new stuff and new experiences and growth, and it's one of those months that gets me excited. So anyway, I decided that I would do a bit of a freshen up on the blog as well, so giving a new look to the graphics and things over there. And I thought, well, if I'm going to do that, might as well do a full site blog audit, because that's always fun. Okay, I have been blogging for a very long time. Okay, so I have years and years worth of content over at linsdell.com to go through during this audit. So this is not a task which is going to happen from, one day to the next. This is it's going to take months to get through, but it is very much worth it. And so I'm going to do a full site audit, which obviously has various different elements to it. I'm going to be starting with a content audit for the site. That's the first main goal there. So I'm going to be going back through all of the older posts and things that I've done since the beginning, trying to update where possible, adding little bits here and there, working on my internal links and things as well to make sure they're flowing nicely through the different posts and things, updating graphics and things where I can. It's going to be a big job. And so what I'm going to do, because obviously there's not just the content audit part of a full site blog audit, there's also more technical stuff and things as well, behind the scenes kind of stuff. So whilst I'm going on this journey, I decided that I would take you guys along with me for this journey. So I'm going to be doing some blog posts and things as well over the coming months, where just explaining in a bit more detail, you know, like what a content audit is, what kind of things you need to be doing in that, down into like more detail, so you've actually got like a checklist of things to mark off. Talking more about the benefits of doing it as well, because obviously there's lots of benefits to doing this. So make sure you do come on over to joelinsdell.com and check those out, because you won't want to miss them, regardless of the type of blog that you have, because this is something you should be doing at least every couple of years, if not more often than that. Okay, but once you've done like a really good full site one, then you can just do like mini ones later on through that. I haven't done a full site one in a while, and obviously technologies come along, codes or whatever have changed along the way, SEO practices have changed and things, so it's all stuff that you need to bear in mind. So hopefully the goal here is to take those that traffic and make it get even more. So now, yes, the goal now is to go over 62,000 views in a single month. So I'm doing good though. I'm doing good. We're making excellent progress with my blogging goals for this year, and I'm super excited. So also, I should probably mention at this point as well, would you like to work with me through joelinsdell.com? I have several different options for things that ways that we can work together and stuff as well. So I will drop the link down below where you can find out more information about that. Check out my media kit and stuff like that as well, and see if we can come to some kind of arrangement, because I would love to help you further your brand and promote your products and things as well. So be in touch. Anyway, moving on. So that's pretty much it for the blogging update. There's a lot of stuff, but very good. Happy with progress there. Anyway, so now the reading update. This one, still not getting a lot of books onto my read list for a month. That said, 2 books that I read were quite big books, if you like. So we've got 11 Liars by Robert Gold. I'll put the cover here for you. This one was really good. This was a 4-star read for me. This is crime suspense kind of novel. This one, again, I made the mistake of, this is the 2nd book in a series. The first book in the series is called 12 Secrets, which I haven't read. This one, I bought it from Amazon because I needed number 11 for my clock reading challenge, and I just really liked the sounds of this one. It seemed right up my alley, and it was. That said, maybe should have read the books in order. It was fine as a standalone, but you know, that was always better when you read them in order. But anyway, so that was the first one that I read, and then I feel we should have a drum roll for this second book, The Girl Under the Flag by Alex Emmett. Now, this is a World War II historical fiction, and it was amazing. Okay, this is one of those books, you know, that it gets under your skin, it crawls into your soul, and it's thought-provoking, and it hits you in the feels. It's one of those books. It was amazing. So highly recommend that you check out that one. Also, because it was a bit different. I mean, I do like historical fiction, particularly ones centered around the world wars. I don't know why, I just do. This one was nicely different from typical ones that you read. It took it from a different angle, which I appreciated. Again, I will link up to the 4 reviews that I've done for these books so you can check those out in more detail. But they were both very good reads. Girl Under the Flag, though, is the winner for the month, definitely. Let's see. Next up, travel. I did visit quite a few museums in September. So I went to Palazzo Venezia, which is one of those places I've never really thought about going into before. It's at Piazza Venezia in the centre of Rome, obviously, and from the outside it doesn't look like anything special, really. It's just, you know, these big walls, apart from obviously the balcony in the centre which looks over Piazza Venezia, which is where Mussolini, for example, gave his speeches to the crowds below during the war and stuff. It also it has a lot of other historical value from way back before then. You know, it was a holiday home for the popes in yonder year. And it had some nice surprises and things in it as well, including a lovely garden in the middle of it, which who would have thought from the outside? Anyway, so that was really good. I have done a full post, which is a guide to Palazzo Venezia, if you would like to find out more information about that, if you're planning a trip to Rome, or if you live here and you want to try out some sites which they're not on the common list of places to visit. It is well worth a visit. So there's that. If you want to go just into the gardens of that, you can actually do that for free. Okay, just pointing that out. It's always open for free. Just most people don't know it's there. But anyway, so that was really good. Also went to I Musei Capitolini, which is behind Piazza Venezia. So we have the Vittorio Emanuele monument in Piazza Venezia, which symbolises the whole piazza basically, and then behind that you have this big long staircase leading up to Campidoglio, which is where we have Musei Capitolini, and it was wow. It was amazing. That again, I have done a full blog post, which is a guide to this, which takes you through all the details of it, all the important information you need to know, prices, opening hours, all that stuff. But it was really, really good experience. Loved it. Recommend wearing comfy shoes when you do this because it's huge. It's huge. There's lots of walking. They do have some lifts and things around to make it more accessible for everybody, but mainly you're going to be doing a lot of stairs. Okay, so it's a good workout, I'll give it that. And they had lots of really good stuff there, but anyway, you can check out all the photos and things like that I did over at Linsdell.com. The next place that I visited was very different from the usual stuff that I would visit. Bearing in mind, because we are in Rome, okay, well, I'm in Rome. I'm in Rome. But, so this was the Museo Napoleonico, okay. Now, this one is very close to the Tevere River, quite walkable. I got off at Piazza di Spagna metro stop and just walked up. It's a short walk. It's actually a very nice walk as well because, again, you get to do a little bit of a walk along the side of the river when you get to it. Napoleon. Yeah. So, coming into Rome, this is a very different, we're not talking ancient Roman history here. We're talking Napoleon Bonaparte. And his relatives in this. It was really nice. It was a really nice experience. It has some rooms in it that you walk into. Like, I went with my son, my 12-year-old, and he went ahead of me into the next room in this. And then he walked in, turned around, came back out, and he was like, "Mum, prepare yourself. It's wow." And I was like, okay. He'd already been impressed by like the old clothing and stuff like that. So I was like, okay, I prefer that. But I walked in and it was wow. It's one of those where you look around the room and you don't know where to look because there's so much stuff everywhere, and it is like wow, you know. So that was amazing. That room, the red room. If you go and visit, you will know what I'm talking about with the red room. It's just, but they had a lot of interesting stuff. Obviously, a lot of paintings and stuff like that, but random stuff. Like there was a lock of his hair from when he was a child, encased in the thing. You had old slippers from back then and stuff, like loads of random objects, as well as the usual paintings and sculptures and things like that as well. So, and like I said, a bit of a different kind of museum for here in Rome, because obviously most of the museums that you find here in Rome are to do with Roman history, whereas this is a bit of an alternative museum, but it was really enjoyable, and so I like that. So that was really good. Like I said, we did go out for several meals and investing. Like when my friends came over from America, we went out for dinner, and then we went for a walk at night through the city centre, so seeing the Trevi Fountain at night. And so I have to say, it's one of my favourite things about living here is walking through the centre at night, but it's not one of those things that I do that often because I live on the outskirts of the centre. So I'm not in the actual like city centre all that often. So it was really nice to just wander the streets, and you've got all these random monuments lit up, and obviously less people around if you're walking around in the middle of the night. But it was really good. And again, I went to a pub, Nag's Head, which is just off Piazza Venezia actually, and I used to go there about 20 years ago with my friends, and so we just ended up going there, and it was like stepping back in time. It's exactly the same as I remembered it being, and it was equally as awesome. So there you go. That is basically my no, see, I was gonna stop there, but no. Fitness challenges. Okay, I would like to point out that I have made progress in September because I have actually lost some weight. Okay, I lost a couple of kilos, which I'm rather pleased with. That said, I am struggling to get into a fitness routine. Okay, so I have done bits and pieces. I've done a lot of walking and stuff like that, but actual regular workout routine, I don't know, I don't seem to be able to get into that. So if you have any tips for getting into a workout routine, then please do let me know, because it's definitely something that I need to improve on. So anyway, yes, that is it for my September wrap up. I hope you've enjoyed this. I would love to know what you got up to in September, and also how you're doing with your various challenges and things that you're doing this year, what progress you made in September, and also, were you a September baby as well? If you were, you're awesome, just because, you know, it goes without saying. But if you did, happy belated birthday to you as well, and let's make this next year of our lives even more fantastic. So anyway, that's it for today. Thank you for joining me, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.